feel plumb naked without my shotgun, White. You sure don't look natural without them 45s of yours, either.
Well, a deal's a deal, Shotgun. I promised that Circle Star outfit if they'd hang up the guns, we'd do the same.
Well, there's other cowhands in town besides that Texas outfit. Do they know what the deal is?
Well, word's gotten around by now.
I sure hope so.
Hold it. Man just ducked into that doorway.
You have a gun on him?
I don't know. One way to find out.
I'll find out.
No. I made the deal.
Bitterness engendered by the Civil War had not yet faded in the Dodge City of 1879. Marshal Wyatt Earp was a Yankee from Illinois. Most of the cowhands and cattlemen who drove from Texas to the Kansas cow towns had been ruined by the war. Many of them were rightly angered by the bloody shirts who managed Reconstruction in the South. Marshal Earp was determined to make peace, and on one occasion he risked his own life in a strange agreement with the so-called Johnny Rebs.
Don't you touch those bags. Well, I've never seen such a place as this in all my days. Look at those drapes, and there's dust everywhere. I declare I'm afraid to unpack my clothes.
Well, no, miss, we keep this place just as clean
Don't you
as a
talk
new
back
can.
to me. My Lord, even in the South, our help wouldn't talk to us like that. Who are you?
I own this hotel, Miss Landreth.
Then you ought to be ashamed of yourself for keeping such a pigsty as this. I reckon you don't know who I am.
Yes, you're Major Landreth's daughter. He owns the Circle Star.
Yes, and my papa's going to be here today or tomorrow. Before he gets here, you'd better give this place a thorough cleaning. And you'd better discharge that girl for impudence.
Miss Landreth, this isn't the only hotel in town. I think you might be happier at the Texas house.
Well, I'm not going to leave. And my papa has gentlemen friends in this town. You better apologize, sir.
I think you're the one who owes an apology.
Me? Apologizing to a Yankee tradesman? We'll see about that.
Yeah, we'll just see about that, Miss Landreth.
I've never seen such a place in my life. This is Kansas.
Yeah, what's the trouble, Mr. Cromwell?
Well, Marshal, I got a little Texas gal here, Miss Amy Landreth. She called my hotel dirty, so I suggested she move. Instead, she went over to see Leif Harden.
Well, that gambler that hangs around the Long Branch?
That's right.
Huh?
And he said if I don't apologize to her, he'll gun me. Well, I'm no hand at that sort of thing, Marshal, so I gotta ask for police protection.
All right. I guess the best thing to do is to talk to Miss Landreth. Some Southern gals are right hot-tempered. They say things they don't really mean.
Yeah, well, this one means it.
Who is it?
Marshal Wyatt Earp, ma'am.
Oh, indeed. Well, I suppose Mr. Leif Harden shot that Yankee boor.
Well, not quite yet, ma'am.
What did you say your name was?
Wyatt Earp.
Oh, yes. My papa told me about you. You're a Yankee from Illinois, aren't you?
Yes, ma'am.
A lot of Sherman's villains came from Illinois.
Can't you forget what happened 14 years ago, ma'am?
I was 8 years old. We lived in Mississippi. Your soldiers burned our house to the ground. My mama died of pneumonia walking through the mud and rain. I'm supposed to forget that.
No, Miss Amy. But this is Kansas, 1879.
Yes. Kansas, a filthy heap of dust. And look at you, the brave Yank Marshal.
Well, I'm sorry, ma'am. I just didn't have time to tidy up.
I'm talking about those pistols.
Oh.
A bully toting guns. A couple of years ago, we drove to Abilene. The marshal there was a brave man and a gentleman.
Bear River Tom Smith. Yes, he was a brave man.
And he didn't tote guns. He used his fists like a man.
All right. Now, suppose you ask Mr. Leif Harden not to shoot Mr. Cromwell. Well, that's what I'm here for. Because, you see, if Mr. Harden goes after Mr. Cromwell, well, then I'm going to have to go after him. And if I go after him, well, then I'm going to have to arrest you because you put Leif up to it.
And if you did that, my papa and the Circle Star men would shoot you down dead.
Well, now, that'd be a mite foolish, wouldn't it?
Cromwell could apologize.
Yes, he could. I'll ask him.
You taking my side?
No. I just don't want a lot of shooting because it happens to be windy and dusty in Kansas. You see, Miss Amy, the good Lord, he made Kansas that way. Now, you be a little bit patient with us, will you?
Leif, it's none of your business how I operate this hotel. You apologized, Miss Amy.
I'll not apologize.
Now, you drop by the office and pay your fine, you get your pea shooter back. Now, go on, get out of here, move.
Thanks, Marshal. I appreciate what you did.
Do me a favor, will you?
Sure.
Apologize to Miss Amy. Let her stay here.
But I thought that you agreed.
You're right. But being right isn't worth fighting a civil war all over again. Now, look, Miss Amy's papa's coming to town shortly with his outfit. I want to try and keep peace with the state of Texas.
Well, if you say so, Marshal, I'll apologize.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
And he shouldn't have asked Cromwell to apologize. What's going on around here anyway, Wyatt?
I'm trying a little experiment, Your Honor.
Well, it won't work. Shotgun, did you ever get anywhere with Johnny Rebs by being nice to him?
Well, can't say that I have. Of course, I ain't never tried very hard.
Well, that's just it, Mr. Gibbs. None of us have tried hard enough here in Dodge. We just haven't been patient enough with him. Now, Miss Amy says I get along fine in Abilene. Bear River Tom Smith didn't carry guns.
And where is Bear River Tom Smith now? In his grave.
You can't blame Texans for that. He was murdered by a couple of drunken farmers.
I heard he did have a rifle when he went to arrest them fellers.
Well, let's stick to the point. The point is that this is the first time that the Circle Star outfit's driving into Dodge. And I favor bending over backwards to treat them like...
Yeah, the Circle Star's in town, all right. Guess we'd better go disarm them fellers, Marshal.
At once.
Boys are feeling their oats. Well, they deserve a little fun.
Oh, Papa,
Yeah.
the marshal here isn't like Mr. Smith in Abilene.
Are you Mr. Landreth?
Major Landreth, sir.
Papa, this is Marshal Earp.
I'm sorry, sir, but we don't allow any hoorah in Dodge City.
Why, that's the silliest thing I ever heard.
Look, all I'm asking you to do is have your men rack their guns as long as they're here.
Well, nobody hurt that I can see. Come along, Sid.
Just a minute. Now, if you can't control your men, then I'm going to have to.
Take your hands off me. I reckon my boys can handle Yankee marshals.
Mr. Gibbs, most of those men headed for the Texas bar. You and Ed go in the back door. We'll take the front.
Well, I was right in the first place. He's nothing but a bad-mannered bully.
Time he learned some manners, Amy. I need a bath. I'm almost as dirty as a long rider.
Hey, all hands on the bar. 2 shots over the head. Now put them on the bar. Take their guns.
Get them guns, Ed.
All right, Mr. Gibbs, put them under arrest. Carrying guns and disturbing the peace.
All right, boys, off to jail.
Let's move, come on. Get moving! Kronyaker, McDonald, Durant. Bail set at $50 a head, gentlemen. Judge Tobin said he'd be right here.
Right in here, boys. Just make yourselves at home.
Those are my father's men.
I know, Miss Amy. Your father could have prevented this.
Papa never dreamed you'd set upon them with a cannon.
Well, it wasn't a cannon, Miss Amy. It was a 10-gauge shotgun using slugs.
Well, you're a coward. You sent your deputies in to sneak up on them from the back door. Tired cowhands just having a little fun.
Now, daughter, I'll handle this.
He put our men in jail, all of them.
All right, sis, but you shouldn't have come here. Marshal Earp will excuse you, I think.
Yes, sir. The Circle Star had guns, Miss Amy.
Guns. Bear River Tom Smith didn't need guns. He was a brave man.
She's upset. I hope you and I can talk about this without losing our tempers.
I don't lose my temper much, sir. Sit down.
Thank you. Amy's my right-hand man, and I'm afraid she's right about the weapons.
Oh, how is she right?
My boys had heard about you and your 2 Colt 45s, Mr. Earp. They weren't used to that kind of law enforcement in Abilene. Marshal Smith used his fists. Naturally, my outfit wasn't going to disarm and run the risk of being shot down by some trigger-happy John Law.
Well, I'll make a deal with you, sir.
A deal?
Yes, sir. You agree to keep your men disarmed as long as they're in Dodge City, and I'll promise not to wear guns.
Are you serious?
Yes, sir. I'll even go one step further to try and keep peace with the Circle Star outfit. No charges for what happened at the Texas saloon. Fair enough?
Well, that's more than fair. Us Southerners have been carrying a grudge too long, sir. I think it's time to make peace.
Well, so do I. You tell Miss Amy, will you?
I'll have a heart-to-heart talk with the child.
Mr. Gibbs. Turn them loose.
Their boss make their bail?
No, I want to keep peace.
What's this about peace?
Trying an experiment, Mr. Mayor. Major Landreth agreed to keep his men disarmed if I would agree not to wear my guns on patrol.
Have you gone loco? Why, it's a Johnny...
Hold it, Jim, hold it.
Have you gone loco, too?
I think maybe Wyatt's got a good idea.
You gonna disarm all of us, Wyatt?
No, Mr. Gibbs, just you and I. The rest of the deputies will patrol below the line as usual.
Of all the crackpot ideas.
Now, look, Your Honor. Mr. Gibbs and I still have our fists. Now, most cowhands talk a better fist fight than they can prove. Now, Mr. Gibbs, are you afraid of a cowhand when he hasn't got a 45?
No, I ain't. They teeter around in them there high-heel boots. A good punch can knock 'em right over. It'll be enjoyable.
Come on, let's let those fellows loose.
Am I getting blind? Is Herb wearing guns or ain't he?
Oh, you're right, no guns. And Shotgun ain't carrying that cannon.
The boys should hear about this. Herb ain't wearing guns. He's just outside there. Look at him and Shotgun with your own eyes.
Hold it. I made a gentleman's agreement with Marshal Earp. Nobody wears guns. Levitt, Norris, go hang up your weapons. You heard me right now. My men are disarmed, Mr. Earp.
So are we, sir. Oh, don't let your men go below the line. Peace treaty hasn't been signed there yet.
I'll take care of it.
The boss didn't say nothing against us whipping Earp with our fists.
Maybe that's the idea. We'll string out and jump him one at a time as he comes back.
That's an idea.
Well, I'll show you how we do it now. Come on.
Honey, Earp and I shook hands on a truce.
A truce?
No guns on either side while we're loading cattle in Dodge.
You let a Yankee talk you into something like that?
I wish you'd drop this Yankee and Confederate talk.
What?
It's over and done with, Amy. General Lee told us we're all in the same country now. Besides, what will the North do in another war if they don't have us to help them fight? Hmm?
Well...
Well, it's sure awful quiet. Maybe my hunch was right, huh?
Well, if we hadn't throwed them fellers in jail. Texas man just naturally hates to be throwed in jail. They even cuss their own rangers.
We let them go, didn't we? Major Landris said that... Hello, friend.
Don't call me your friend. I want to see how tough you are without them guns on.
I believe you're right. Leaves you wide open for a left hook.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Throw some water on.
The next one's mine.
What makes you think that the... No. Major Landreth isn't going to like this.
You ain't either, brother. Ain't you had enough?
On the...
Just a minute.
Oh!
That's enough. Let him go. Did my men start the fight?
Yes, sir. Fetch Doc McCarty.
I'm sorry, Marshal. I'll tell the others that this thing stops right here and now.
Well, I don't apologize. I think you're nothing but a big, brawling bully.
Now lie still. You might have a busted shoulder.
You're so generous to the defeated. Well, we're not licked. I'll find someone who can put you down.
Why?
Oh, you Yankee?
What?
Hmm?
Is there a really good fist fighter in this here town?
I guess Sweet Larson come about the closest to it. She'll hire him.
What you want to do that for? Dad done called it off.
Because she wants to forgive a fallen foe, Mr. Gibbs. It's too bad I'm not in love with her. I might take a dive.
Mr. Clerk,
Yes, ma'am?
who's the best fist fighter in town?
Wyatt Earp.
No, I mean, is there any man who'd have a chance to beat him?
Sweet Larson thinks he can.
Where can I find this Mr. Lawson?
Larson wrestles beer barrels at Henry's warehouse. Oh, miss. No charge.
Well, you proved your point. Now belt on them guns, will you?
I can't.
Why not?
Because Landreth kept his part of the deal. No fistfights, no gunfights.
There, you see? Knuckles all skinned up.
I was lucky, Mr. Kelly.
Gun is clean. Keeps the fellow at his distance. Why don't you let Doc McCarty bandage you? Mortification might set in.
They're just scratches.
Hey, Earp. Ain't nothing personal, but I gotta invite you outside.
I had a hunch. The lady hired you to beat me up, huh?
Just a job.
Get out of here, Lassen. Wyatt's been fist fighting all afternoon.
Never mind.
Outside, huh?
No. Right here.
Well, all right. But it's foolish to mess up your office.
I busted my hand.
You busted Larson's jaw, too. We'll be over at the docks. You put on your guns.
Yeah, I guess it wouldn't be much good one-handed.
Wyatt broke this man's jaw. Did she hire him?
Yes, she did.
Money wasted.
Hurt your hand?
Yeah, I guess I busted it. Sorry, sir, but the deal's off. I can't do any fist fighting with one hand.
Here, allow me. We'll have our cattle loaded by midnight, and we'll be moving out.
Well, I wish you luck.
Start your apology, sis.
Oh, yes, I want to apologize, Mr. Earp. It was low-down Yankee... it was low-down, trashy... it was just plain low-down what I did, and I'm sorry.
All right, Miss Amy.
Now the rest of it, sis?
Oh, yes. We'd be mighty pleased if you'd come to dinner.
Well, thank you. First, I better stop by the docks.
Plenty of time. You go along with him, Amy. I have to finish for the cattle buyers.
I wanted to tell you why I did what I did.
Well, I have an idea, but... Well, you give me your reason.
Well, I was attracted to you, and I hated myself for it.
But you did want me beat to a frazzle.
Well, no, not really. That's why I told Papa, and we hurried right over to stop it. North or south, a brave man should never fall in defeat.
They didn't, Miss Amy. They fell in glory, not defeat.
Why, I hope someday we'll see each other again.
I hope so.
Well, we better get your hand taken care of.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
Dodge City, on a bright September morning in 1878, awoke to what its residents thought was just the start of another heat wave, a scorcher. To Marshal Wyatt Earp and his deputies, a very hot day meant more than the usual run of trouble.
Oh, she'll hit 105 today, I'll bet you.
At least. Last of the summer heat is always the worst. Mind your manners, Mr. Gibbs. Oh, Miss Mamie.
Ice, real sure enough ice.
It's for the prisoners.
You, brought it all for, Mr. Lon Kermit, huh?
No, it's for all the prisoners. Lon's nothing special to me.
Oh, I see. Well, I tell you, Mr. Gibbs, you take all this nice ice in there and distribute it to the prisoners, courtesy of Miss Mamie.
Well, you can have some too, Marshal.
Well, thank you very much. That's mighty kind of you, but, well, I'll donate my share to Mr. Gibbs over there.
Well, now, that's mighty kind to you. I'll save mine for Roscoe. He's sure feeling the heat today.
Well, Miss Mamie.
Yes, sir?
If you'd, like to go in there and say howdy to Lon, I'm sure he'd probably like to thank you for, bringing that ice.
No, Lon's been wicked.
Well, he hasn't been that wicked now. He just got a little bit drunk, shut up the Long Branch Saloon.
Oh, he doesn't care about me. I just work at the hotel where he stays, making beds and sweeping floors. But thanks all the same, Marshal. I can get some more ice this afternoon.
You know, Mr. Kirby, this is the first time I've been any place in a long time.
Well, we'll just stamp your ticket and you'll be on your way. Now, remember, Mrs. Jones, you changed cars in Kansas City. And we ask you to hurry just a little bit if train number 11 is a little behind. Urgent? Excuse me, Miss Jones. Urgent. Cyclone warning. Storm 60 miles southwest of Dodge. Headed your way. Gathering force. Cyclone's coming.
Cyclone. Oh, cancel this, Mr. Kirby. I've got to get home.
Cyclone coming! Big cyclone! Cyclone! Cyclone coming! It'll be here in an hour! Better head for the storm cellars! Cyclone coming! It's a real twister! Cyclone!
George, somebody hire you yell that as a practical joke?
No, sir, Mr. Earp. It's the truth. It come over the telegraph wire. You can ask Mr. Kirby at the station.
All right, now you go on home. People will find out about it soon enough already without you yelling about it. Now go on.
Okay,
No more yelling.
Which way is she heading now? Quiet, please. We're busy with train orders. 2 passenger trains and freight. We're worried.
He won't tell us a thing, Mr. Earp.
Just talking to herself.
Take it easy. No sense in getting excited. Garden City been hit?
I'm afraid we're going to have a cyclone. She swung north over near Garden City, then turned east. We are stopping all trains between Dodge and Garden City.
Have you heard from Mansfield, Charleston, Ingalls?
Mansfield, they can see the storm there.
Folks, she's still got quite a ways to travel. Maybe she'll blow herself out. Mr. Kirby, I'll send a deputy over. He'll get the latest word. You folks better go home just in case.
How long will it be, Mr. Earp?
Mr. Kirby will let us know in plenty of time. Now, you folks go on home. Stay close to your storm cellar.
You all heard the Marshal. Let's go.
Anything I can do, Mr. Earp?
Now, Mrs. Kirby, you just take care of your husband.
Hurry up, man. Get those shutters on and get on home.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you lock the door?
Oh, I think so. Well, hurry up. Come on. Let's get
Mr. Gibbs. Where's Wyatt?
Down to depot.
Has he notified the disaster committee?
What for?
Don't you know about cyclones?
Oh, that. Ain't gonna be none here.
Indeed now. Are you a weather prophet, Mr. Gibbs?
No, I ain't, but Roscoe is.
That mule? Fush.
There ain't no fush about it, Mr. Mayor. Take a good look at him. Roscoe don't like cyclones or blizzards. First thing he does when one's a-comin's to lay them ears right flat down. He starts to swishing his tail. He ain't even bothered to lift his head and sniff the air.
Well, I don't take my weather information from a mule. Now, you get Wyatt and tell the disaster committee to meet at Doc McCarty's office.
Well, it's a waste of time, but you're the boss. Don't get your feelings hurt, I believe you.
I'll be down there myself in a few minutes.
Is it true? About the cyclone?
Maybe.
You aim to keep Lon and the others locked up?
Why?
Well, this building couldn't stand a hard wind. And it ain't fair for Lon and the others not to know. Why, if a big
All right, Miss Mamie. You go and tell Lon that I'm going to take care of him and all the prisoners.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Earp.
I sent you over to the station. Mr. Kirby's still trying to track the storm.
Oh, Roscoe's done already tracked it.
Oh, he has, huh?
Yeah. What you do about nothing, Wyatt. I told Kelly so, too. But he wants you to collect the disaster committee.
That's too soon. I don't want to take a chance of scaring the people. There are a lot of real high-flying clouds moving in fast from the west.
I better go check with Roscoe.
Wait a minute. I haven't had any trouble like a cyclone since I came to Dodge. I don't know how these townspeople are going to react to it.
Well, ain't you got no faith in Roscoe?
Mr. Gibbs, I haven't got time to consult with oracles. I'm going to give you a list of special deputies. You go round them up.
But Mr. Earp is a real nice fella. He won't keep you in here if the cyclone comes.
Well, I don't get it. Why are you worrying?
It's my sworn duty toward the unfortunate, that's all.
Well, thank you, miss, for the ice and everything.
Don't mention it. Well, I gotta go now. Is the storm getting worse, Mr. Earp?
Some high clouds forming. You go round them up as fast as you can.
Well, ain't you even going to look at Roscoe?
I haven't got time. Now go on, move.
Clouds are getting thicker.
Well, Roscoe's ears still say no cyclone.
We've got a twister on our hands, all right. It's coming mighty fast, Joe.
Oh, it don't look like nothing but a thunderstorm to me. You know, I've been through a twister at Wichita, and it never started like this.
Hold it. That's Ike Mars at Charleston.
What's the message?
Blowing bad there, he says to warn Ingalls. He says... See, closes key. I'll try Miles Grady at Ingalls.
That's too close. I'm reporting to Wyatt.
Where have you been, and where's the disaster committee?
You think it looks that bad?
We'll need more help than Miss Gertrude and Mrs. Ryan. Toss those mattresses down to me. And Wyatt,
I got it.
start rounding up some help.
How many gonna need?
Oh, at least a dozen if you can get them. It'll be about 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, I'll get them.
Come on, you men, get in. Come on.
All the men in there, get out here.
There's a cyclone coming, Gibbs.
Well, my mule says different. But you're all sworn as special deputies. Wyatt thinks he might need you.
Oh, Oscar, don't go with him. You can't do any good in a cyclone, except get blowed away.
Miss Jones ain't gonna be no cyclone blow here. But this thing can blow both barrels.
I think I'd better go with him, dear.
Mr. Driscoll, what's this here ice house?
Right. Come out of there! 5 members of the disaster committee! 'Tis without shame you are! Hiding like children from a thunderstorm! Quiet! Quiet! There they are, take a look at them!
Gorman, Doc is going to need you and the other ladies to help him.
I don't care what Doc needs. We've got the children down here.
That's no use, Mr. Kelly. I sent Shotgun Gibbs to get some special deputies. They're going to have to help Doc.
Oh, Mrs. Gorman, here, I'll hand them down to you.
I'll hand them down.
2 women could handle these kids. They don't need the whole dozen of them.
Watch yourself. Now keep down. It's not blowing itself out and it's heading straight at us. You're going over to Doc's house. I'm trying to find Mr. Gibbs. He's probably over at the jail.
But Wyatt, what about after? The looting and all?
Mr. Kelly, if that twister hits Dodge City, there won't be anything left to loot.
Dory, it's hit Engels.
Engels? But that's just west of here.
Quiet, quiet. Miles Grady is still sending. He says he can see the funnel cloud. He says it's taking houses at the edge of town. Stop sending. I guess he... I'll try to get Charleston.
That's enough. We've got to get out of here.
Dora, you go. Tell Marshal Earp will only be a few more moments.
Not without you.
Dora, you know I can't leave.
And I'm staying right here.
Boys, I reckon Wyatt will want us to patrol below the line. Them folks down there might get excited and start to stealing things.
I don't see any funnel yet, Shotgun.
Well, you ain't heard Roscoe kicking up no fuss, have you?
All the men you could find?
Darn lucky to find them.
All right, going over to Doc McCarty's office on the double.
What about looting below the line, Wyatt?
If the living want to steal, let 'em. Doc will be needing you to pull out the dead and wounded.
That's straight thinking. Let's go, Joe.
It's the twister. I can see it.
Well, not yet, Miss Mamie. But it is time to turn the line and the rest of the boys loose.
Oh, yes, hurry.
All right, shut up now.
Shut up! All right, I'm letting you men out of here because it's only fair. Looks like that cyclone's going to blow in any second. Now, Doc McCarty's going to need a lot of men to help with rescue work. Mr. Kermit, you look like a husky man. You want to help the Doc?
Well, I got to take care of her, Marshal. I owe her a favor.
I can't force any of you to help the Doc. When you get outside, you take a look at that sky and decide for yourself.
We're going to help the Doc. Come on, Lon. And the rest of you, too.
You say so, Mamie. Come on, boys.
Let's go. Come on.
Come on, let's get out of this place.
Oh, we can kill him.
He ain't funneled yet, Doc. She will. Where's Wyatt? I turned them prisoners loose.
All right. Now listen, all of you. When the twister forms, we'll go into the storm cellar. As soon as it passes, Marshal Earp and Mr. Gibbs will lead the rescue parties. There'll be a lot of casualties we can save by prompt action. Now I'll divide my time between the 2 rescue groups. If you have any doubt about the injured, send for me. Otherwise...
We come to help.
Good. Where are them other 2 boys, Lon?
They run off.
Lon will fix them, Mr. Gibbs.
They won't get far. Never mind that now. I want to repeat my instructions. We haven't much time. Now remember, when the twister forms, we'll go into the storm cellar. There she is,
The cyclone! She's coming to work vengeance on this wicked town! Why don't you run? I'll tell you why. Because there's no place to run to. She's coming too fast. All your rotten sins are rolled up in that big black cloud. Fall down on your knees and repent. Repent, I say, and beg for mercy. For mercy is the only thing that can save you now.
Come on, everybody. Let's take cover in the ice house.
They won't let us. It's jammed full.
They'll let us in. Come on. That's all. We're coming in, Driscoll. There's no more room. Make room. That's far enough. Who says? I'm warning you.
You killed him, you murderer!
Stop it! No more shooting. We can take care of you girls. The men can lie close to the wall and be safe enough.
Thanks. Come on, girls.
Help me with a minute. Take a look over yonder.
Nancy! Nancy!
George!
Nancy!
Georgie!
Nancy!
Georgie! Georgie! Come here.
My dog! He'll get blown away!
Now, look, I'll find your dog, Muggsy. You go on back to the storm cellar and wait.
Please, Mr. Earp. He'll get hurt.
So will you. You see that cyclone coming? Now you go on back to the storm cellar. I'll find your dog. Go on.
Yes, sir.
Muggsy! Come here, boy! Muggsy! Muggsy! Come here, Muggsy. Muggsy!
A few minutes. Everybody inside. All right, everybody get inside.
Well, come on, do what the doc tells you. I got to go find Wyatt.
I'll help you. You get in the cellar.
No, I'm gonna go with you and Mr. Gibbs.
Come on, Mother. I'll take care of you in a minute. Here, take care of my hat. Now listen, ladies. You got to get in that cellar.
What are you doing here, son?
It's Marshal Earp. He'll get blown to Kingdom Come.
Earp? Where is he?
My dog ran into the auto saloon. Marshal Earp went after him.
Mrs. Jones, open the door.
George, come in here.
Earp's running after some fool dog. Oh, no. Come on, Willie, let's go.
Maybe there ain't a thing you can do to help, so why don't you get on down in the cellar?
We're helping to find Wyatt.
The fool's probably patrolling Front Street.
No reason for you being a fool, too, Kelly. That's a twister, a real big one.
Shotgun me, you'll find him. The rest of you stay here.
No. Come on, Long.
I'm coming, too. She's my girlfriend.
Let's move.
Don't you need the doctor? Sit tight and keep the women quiet.
Quiet, he's the biggest fool in camp.
Come here. Muggsy! Now, Muggsy, you stay right there. Come here. Come on. I'm not gonna hurt you. Just take it real easy. Come on. Come here. Come on. Muggsy. Come here, Muggsy, you little nut. Come here. Come on. Attaboy. Come here, Muggsy. Come on. Be a nice puppy. Come on, I'm not gonna hurt you. Big old cyclone coming out there, and I'm trying to save your life. Now, come on. Come on. That's it. Come on. Attaboy. Isn't that good? Yes, sir. You like that, huh? You like that?
Have you seen Wyatt?
No, but little George said he was on his way to the Alamo Saloon, chasing a stray pup.
Bart, help us all. Wyatt! Wyatt! Where are you?
I'm right in here.
Get in here. Wyatt, are you gone loco?
You better make a run for it.
No, it's too late now. Here she comes.
We'd be better off in the street, lying down flat.
No, get down low, under the bar.
What do you think, Mr. Gibbs?
You're going to hit us, Wyatt? She ain't going to hit us. She's a veering south. She's a veering south. Take a look.
My God, she is veering south. She's passing.
Fed Roscoe. You know, I ought to give that mule out. But I ain't going to scorn him.
Just take it easy, Muggsy. We'll go find Georgie, huh? You know, I think we all underestimated that mule.
Amen. All right, let's go.
All over, the cyclone moved south and missed us.
It's all clear, folks. You can come on out. Oh,
Thank the
that's
Lord.
wonderful.
Amen.
Come around.
Folks, the storm is over. It's passed by. Come on. Everybody out.
Oh, I'm glad to get out of there.
Come on, Georgie. Here's Muggsy.
Muggsy! Muggsy! Thanks, Marshal Ert.
It's all right. Muggsy isn't trained too well. You better take him home and train him.
That's right, what I'm going to do now.
Seems kind of stupid going back to jail. We could take off.
No, you couldn't.
I told you, Lon. She's got you.
No, I reckon.
Roscoe, you're a real smart animal.
Well, that ain't news to me. Say, what are you going to do with Lon and them other two fellers? Maybe just took them back to jail.
Well, I'm going to turn them loose, and then I'm going to go out and try to find those other two saddle tramps that ran away.
Now, that's favoritism, Wyatt. The people acted almost as good as Roscoe did, and they didn't know the cyclone wasn't going to hit.
Well, if I could afford it, I'd buy them all medals. Well, come to think of it, I wouldn't. Most of them knew in their hearts after that first panic was over that they acted like good people. Knowing that, it's better than having any old medal.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told.
Doc, put that gun away. I want to take Mayor Randall and Mr. Clark alive, remember?
Well, if they're in Alhambra, you can bet they're going to have their bodyguards with them.
Well, just wing them if they go for the guns.
Wyatt, if you think you're going to take the man, the biggest real estate thief in Tombstone without any shooting, you've been drinking the wrong stuff. Now, you take the devil's advice. Just once, huh?
All right, Doc.
Well, there's a picture of a, shall I say, scantily clad woman on the wall behind the bar. And as soon as you make your dramatic announcement that you're going to take Randall and Clark, I'd buy a shotgun here to blast away at the lady. Such a sacrilege will stun every man in the room.
Do you think Mr. Gibbs could bring himself to shoot?
Well, a real lady? Course not. One that ain't decent? You bet I'll shoot.
Yeah, I know, but I'm still a little worried. Don't you worry about a thing. Spicer issued the warrants, that I know. But I doubt that Earp will have enough nerve to serve him. I'm not in here anyway.
Mayor Randall, Mr. Clark, I have warrants for your arrest. All right, gentlemen. Let's go see the judge. Come on. Mr. Gibbs, you handle those boys.
And bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
Wyatt had only an honest judge and a good newspaper, the Epitaph, and the Citizen Safety Committee backing him in Tombstone. They were steadily outmaneuvered by a gang of political boodlers known as the 10% Ring in Tucson. But Wyatt refused to believe the weight of the odds against him. You can't fight City Hall, as any politician will tell you, but Wyatt was going to fight if it cost him his life.
The court will hold you both for trial. Mr. Clark is common thief and swindler. Witnesses have testified that you sold them vacant lots that had already been sold to other buyers. The official complaint will be land fraud. Order! Order in this court! Mayor Randall, you will stand trial for malfeasance in office. Testimony has shown that you were in of all of his deals.
Your Honor, I ask that these men be admitted to bail.
They may be. $10,000 for Mr. Clark.
Monster!
It'll be $15,000 for you, sir. Order! Order! You stay here, Finn. I'll do the talking.
Now, Papa, you cool down first.
I traveled 90 miles to get to Tucson to speak my piece, and then political varmint's going to hear something. You put your hat on. You're growed up now.
Yes, Papa.
We're losing hold of Tombstone right now. Earp's got himself a newspaper run by John Clum. He's elected a dude judge named Wells Spicer. Now, what are we paying you 10% for? To get rousted around? What's more, them miners have got some kind of committee. They can turn out 100 guns.
Mr.
And I
Clanton,
can't...
please.
How's that, Daniel?
There's going to be a whole new deal in a few weeks.
What new deal?
Did you ever hear of Cochise County?
No.
Well, your part of Pima County is going to be a new division. It's to be called Cochise County, and conditions will be different.
How different?
New sheriff, different judge.
You'll get rid of Earp?
In time, yes.
Time?
Well, it has to be done legal-like. You want to send soldiers in with martial law? Now, we're sending a mighty smooth fellow in to survey the whole situation for us.
Well, now, what's wrong with me? I know the situation now.
Yes, you're wonderful, Mr. Clanton, just wonderful, but You aren't smooth.
Well, no, I certainly ain't. I see your point.
Well, we thought you would.
Well, who is this new fella?
Well, you'll find out in time. You'll just have to put up with these annoyances for a while longer.
How much longer, Daniel?
Oh, a few weeks. Now, you go on back to Tombstone and have a quiet laugh at those law and order fellas. We're going to have law and order to suit ourselves. And you? You'll be the boss of Cochise County.
Well, now, that's the kind of talk I like. Here's your cut for this month, close on to $5,000.
That's the kind of talk we like.
I want you to unload the luggage, then stable the horses, Charlie.
Yes, sir.
Don't tell me the hotel is that full.
No, Mr. B, and that's the hospital.
In a tent?
It's the best Miss Cashman can do.
Shocking. I'll have to see what I can do.
If you could, it'd sure be welcome, Mr. Bean.
This is our hospital. Mine accident at the Lucky Cuss. Shaft caved in.
Can't the mine owners do something about a real hospital?
I talked about it, but that's all.
I'm assistant to Governor Fremont. I might be able to do something about a decent hospital.
Mr. Bean, let's discuss this further at dinner, shall we? Be my guest, won't you?
I'd be delighted.
Fine, shall we say 6:30?
6:30.
See you then. Take it easy, Jim.
May we?
I'd smoke them myself if it didn't cause talk.
Dr. Goodfellow, sir.
Thank you very much.
As I was saying, I think I can get Washington to match whatever funds we raise. Allow me, sir.
Thank you.
Now, who should be on the committee for the new hospital?
Well, Wyatt Earp, for one.
Oh, yes, he's the famous marshal from Dodge City.
And Mr. Gerd to help with the miners. Mr. Klum, he's editor of the Tombstone Epitaph.
Good, good. How much money will we need?
$15,000 if we squeeze every penny.
Well, then we should set the goal for 20,000.
Excellent.
Well, I doubt that we can pry Tombstone loose from even 15.
Come in. Excuse me, gentlemen.
Oh, Miss Nellie, I'm terribly sorry to have missed your big feast.
That's all right, Wyatt. Come in. Mr. Earp, I'd like you to meet Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean is the assistant to Governor Fremont.
Howdy.
This is a real pleasure, Marshal. I've heard of your work in Wichita and Dodge City.
Well, thank you very much, sir.
Come sit down, Wyatt. I've got something to tell you.
Good evening, Doctor.
Hello, Wyatt.
Wyatt, the most wonderful thing has happened.
Oh?
We are going to have a new hospital.
That is, we think we are.
Well, that is good news, but...
Mr. Bean's going to help us raise the money. We're going to try for 20,000. Now, I think we can do it. Don't you think so?
Well, maybe if I stay out of it.
Here's to your good health, Wyatt.
Well, let's drink to the hospital first, shall
Yes,
we?
the new hospital.
To the hospital.
Please, Marshal, not with water.
He usually drinks milk.
There's nothing wrong with water. Well, here's to the hospital.
The hospital?
And to Mr. Bean for wanting to help us.
Thank you.
Papa? Finn, did you have a nice trip?
Sis, wait till you hear the news
You
of Papa.
hush up, Finn. Now, you unload the buckboard and stable them horses. Well, now, what's that for?
I'm just glad to see you back safe and sound.
Now, wait till you see what I got. Right here, I got a present for you.
What is it?
Well, open it and see. I gotta get this sand out in my ears.
Oh, it's beautiful, Papa. It's just what I wanted.
Cost me $100. Go find me a drink, baby.
All right.
We're celebrating, Emma. You reckon you can keep a secret? Well, the boys in Tucson give me more than I asked for. They're going to whack a whole new county out of Pima.
A new county here?
Yeah. It'll take in Tombstone and maybe 10,000 square miles. The only thing I don't like about it's the name. Cochise. I don't like nothing about that name.
Now, who's going to boss this new county?
They're sending a real smooth fella to work with me. Of course, we'll elect some scallywags to hold office, but your papa, he'll be the boss. Tried to get him name it Clanton County. You know what they said? It'll make folks jealous. Well, go on, put your watch on and see what it looks like.
It'll go real good with this dress. See, Papa? They'll really notice this in town, huh?
Now, daughter, you stay out of town. Things are really going to be popping there. Spicer and Clum and Earp, that crowd, their days are numbered, sis.
Now, just how do you plan to do that?
Well, elections first, maybe. But I aim to take care of Earp myself.
You mean bushwhacking?
I ain't decided.
Not while he wears a star, Papa.
He won't be wearing no star. Promise the boys in Tucson to take it slow and easy. Yes, sir. When you're the boss of a whole county, you have to do things legal, sis. I figure to wait until we get that badge off of him, and then we'll make it look good and legal.
He'll still be a U.S. Marshal.
U.S. Marshal? Hey, I plumb forgot about that. Well, maybe we'll still have to bushwhack him, sis.
Papa. Oh, here come Finn and Ike. You get some rest, Papa. The food will be on soon.
Good morning, Marshal. Good morning. You had a big day yesterday?
Yes, sir, I sure did. What makes you so happy?
This. Read it.
Well, it's from Governor Fremont himself, huh? He promises half the money to build the hospital.
We'll get all of it. Miss Nellie is talking to the mine owners right now.
Oh, you sure did a good job, Mr. Bean. Say, do you mind if I start calling you by your first name?
It'd be an honor, Wyatt.
You know, we sure need a honest political operator in Tombstone. You ought to come through here more often.
Thank you, Wyatt. I might be around for quite a while.
No? How's that?
It's a long story.
Come on in.
Going to divide Pima County. Tombstone will be the new county seat for Cochise. And you can be the sheriff if you want the job.
Well, I don't know that much about politics. How'd you find out about this?
The Tucson people had to clear it with Governor Fremont. I was at his elbow. How about the sheriff's job?
They'd never elect me, Johnny. I'm an outsider.
I could get you a temporary appointment. That would give you an opportunity to make a record with the voters. The trouble with you, Wyatt, you just don't think politically.
You mean I arrest the wrong people?
No. But the way you handled the mayor, for instance, they tell me you humiliated him.
Well, maybe.
Not that I hold with grafting. But a man in public office shouldn't make any more enemies than is necessary.
Well, how would you have handled it?
Simple. I would have picked them up separately and at night.
Oh, I'd still have to bring him to trial, Johnny.
But of course. And then...
Marshal! Marshal! All right, don't gabble. Help me get him down.
He did?
Yeah, they jumped us 9 miles out of Tombstone. but I recognize them. They raised their masts to get some air. Are you Wyatt Earp?
Yeah.
Well, just go out to the Charleston Roadhouse and look for Pony Deal.
Fighting men?
You better take a big posse. I better see Doc Goodfellow.
Come on, we'll find him. Well, this is going to be a bad one, Doc.
What's so bad about the Benson stage being held up? Happens every other week.
You know a man by the name of Pony Deal?
Yep.
Well, he and 3 other men did it. Killed the guard.
It's only natural for second-rate Clanton punks.
You know the Charleston Roadhouse?
I gamble there.
Well, that stage was carrying mail. It's a federal charge. I want to try and take Pony Deal and the other men without a fight.
Back in Dodge, we took him any way we could.
Wyatt's been chumming up with Johnny Bean.
What's that got to do with it?
You like him? I don't.
He's kind of a slicker, ain't he?
Bean had nothing to do with that stage. The point is that I don't want any
The point is,
bloodshed.
Wyatt, that this country is injuring your brain. They won't fight. Pony Deal wouldn't hold himself up in the Charleston unless he wanted you to come and arrest him. They're setting you up for a bushwhack.
Well, I still have to go after him. Come on, Mr. Gibbs. Shotgun, you wait till we get set, then you lead the horses away.
Pony Deal. A man is stealing your horses.
A horse thief. Come on.
Hey, you!
Hold it right there. Take your hand away from the gun. Move out here. Go on. Come up here. Get on your horses.
Move along, boys.
Try and talk some sense into his thick head, Doc. He won't get 10 miles in Clanton country.
You ought to be hanged, Pony.
What for?
Just because I gamble with you don't signify. A thief with any decorum would have hid out in the brush for a few days.
Come on.
Old man Clanton knows these parts a lot better than you do, Johnny Law.
Dr. Holliday is guiding us.
He don't know these mountains like he knows cards.
So get on your horse.
All right, all right. I'm only trying to save Doc. He's into me for about $90.
Doc, you'll save money this trip.
Yeah.
Said they'd be by this way. Give them a little more time.
Hold him, Doc. Mr. Gibbs, order the prisoners and the horses. I want to do a little scouting.
Did you see anything back there?
Yeah, some fresh horse tracks. We may run into some trouble at the Narrows.
Yeah, that'd be a good place for it. What are you figuring on doing?
I swear Clanton doesn't know this trail, Wyatt.
I think we're underestimating them. Let's put some gags on those boys.
Bend down here. Put your head down. He's got a mighty bad in the neck. Mighty close to the carotid artery.
Did you stop the bleeding?
I don't think so. We better get him back to Tombstone.
No, that's a bunch of darn foolishness. Let me up.
All right, let's clear out of here. We'll leave the prisoners here.
No, I ain't a-going. Yes, you are. Come on.
Not too much of this now. You lost a lot of blood, Mr. Gibbs, but you're still alive.
Why, there wasn't no reason for you to let them prisoners go.
There wasn't, huh? I suppose I just could have put a tourniquet around your neck.
Why, I've been shot a dozen times and I ain't dead yet. You don't know what this is going to cost you. You ain't never going to be able to explain why you let them killers go.
Well, I can explain it to myself. Now, you get something straight. I wouldn't trade your ornery hide for all the hoodlums in Arizona territory.
Thank you, boy.
No, don't thank me. No, sir. If I'd have lost you, Roscoe would have kicked me all the way out of town. Star or no star.
Where's your prisoners?
Clanton out Foxby. He had an ambush planted on the least likely trail to Benson.
You had to let the prisoners go?
That's right. Shotgun was hit bad. He's over in the hospital now.
Wyatt, you can't afford this politically.
I know that. You'll just have to get yourself another sheriff.
No. Blame it on Doc Holliday. Tell them he steered you wrong.
I wouldn't do that if I was elected governor. You be the politician.
Where does that leave you?
I'll catch up with the Clinton boys one of these days. What's the matter? You aim to play along with Clinton?
He has the power in these parts, Wyatt.
Yeah, for now he has. But I have friends and guns, too. You be careful how you pick your side. This is for blood.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame and story be told. Long may his story be told.
Doc Goodfellow! Doc Goodfellow!
Another cave-in, Sam? No, just another brawl between Tim Shornigan's men and Jock Welch's crowd.
Oh, the Cornish Jacks and the Irish Terriers again.
Yeah, looks like they cracked some skulls this time. All trouble for Wyatt. For us, too. Shouldn't happen.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
Miss Nellie Cashman, the ministering angel of Tombstone, had occasionally been an embarrassment to Wyatt. Nellie was liked and respected by all kinds and conditions of men. But when she sought to make peace between the Welsh and Irish miners at the diggings called Total Wreck Mine, Marshal Earp knew he had big trouble.
No, neither the Jacks nor the Terriers are really bad men, Wyatt. They just can't forget their old country feud, even in Arizona. What's the matter?
This is all Mr. Gird's fault, Miss Nellie.
Gird's fault? Why? Because he needed miners so bad?
When his company reopened the Total Wreck Mine, he knew he shouldn't try to mix the Cornishes and the Irishes.
I imagine that he thought in time they'd all learn to get along together.
Miss Nellie,
And I think so, too. I'm convinced that peace can be made at the Total Wreck Mine. Wyatt, why don't you go out there and you know, just sit down and have a nice, friendly talk with him? Now, wouldn't that be a good idea?
No, ma'am.
Wyatt, don't be stubborn.
Me?
Yes, you. All you'd have
Now,
to
look,
do
if
is...
you want to stop this fight, you tell Mr. Gird not to rush history.
But...
Now, you tell him to pull either the Jacks or the Terriers out of that mine.
I will not. Wyatt, I hate to say this, but if you refuse to do your duty, then I'll have to stop the fighting.
Don't try that, Miss Nellie. You're an angel, but we'd like to keep you right here on Earth. Now, you could get hurt, you know.
I'm not worried about myself, Wyatt. You talk like I'd never faced a bunch of angry men before. Well, I have.
Howdy, Marshal.
Mr. Gird, I understand the fighting started out the Total Wreck Mine.
Well, there was some fighting, but I hope Miss Nellie will calm them down a bit.
You're not thinking of letting her go out there.
Well, she's already gone, Wyatt. Well, she knows more about those Irishmen and Welshmen than we do.
Mr. Gird, you think those men, all being miners, are going to overlook their antagonisms because they're working together. But working together doesn't necessarily make friends.
Why not?
Because they're too close to the past war in the old country. Maybe the next generation can make friends, but not this one.
Hey, where are you rushing off to?
I'm going to bring her back from the mine before she gets hurt.
Hey, it's Miss Nellie. Good hey, Shornigan, Miss Nellie. Hello, Miss Nellie.
Nice to see you, Miss Nellie. I brought you some pies and cakes. Stop, you're scowling at each other. Both the baskets are the same. One of you boys show me to Mr. Shonigan and Mr. Welch.
That we will, Miss
Certainly.
Nellie. It's good to have you here. Oh, your purse?
Make way for the lady.
Do you have any money in there, Miss Nellie?
Hands up.
Boys, this silly fighting's got to stop. Would you know that 3 of your men were badly hurt today? Dr. Goodfellow says they've got fractured skulls. Now, what's this all about, anyway?
Jock and his boys started it.
Them bog trotters think they're better than us.
Bog trotters? Why, you molly gophers from England.
Not England, Wales.
Aye, and didn't your Royal Welsh Fusiliers invade the sacred soil of Holy Ireland?
Now, that's enough. Both of you, that's enough. This isn't Ireland or Wales. It's the United States of America. Now, isn't Mr. Gerd paying you all the same wages?
Yes, ma'am, but
us Irish do all the work.
That's a lie.
Now, stop it. Put that down. You're both acting like children. Can't you learn to work together? Can't you learn to respect each other and like each other?
Trouble? There's the John Lawn camp. Excuse me, ma'am, if you don't mind.
Excuse us, Miss Nellie. We'll be right back.
But
Where's Miss Nellie? All right, I'll find her myself.
And what do you want with Miss Nellie?
I'm a friend of hers. I came to take her back to town.
Oh, so you think she's not safe here, eh?
I didn't say that.
But you made a special trip out here to get her? Same thing?
We're not getting any place. Stand aside, mister.
I stand aside for no insulting whippersnapper of a John Law. Take him, Jack! Give him the boot, Jack!
Wyatt, what do you think you're doing? Now, stop it.
Well, I've finished, Miss Nellie.
Oh, no, you ain't. You may whip that Welshman, but my name is Shonigan.
Now, I said no more
I
fighting.
can't play favorites, Miss Nellie. They didn't. Now, you go on back in the office.
I'm staying right here.
I've no liking to spill your blood in the presence of a lady. Jim, Mick.
I'm staying here. Now, Wyatt,
Take
don't
her
do it.
inside.
Mr. Shonigan, Wyatt, don't do it.
Now, you want to wrestle? You want a fist fight?
I just want to lay my hands on you.
Hang it with your fist, Tim!
It's all right with me.
Come on, Shonigan.
Come on, Tim.
Come on, Tim, hit him.
You better rest a while.
No! You missed him, Sean. Get up.
Don't get up. You're tired.
Come on, go! You missed him, Sean. Get
I'm not going to bust my fists anymore on you rockheads.
Well, you were certainly a lot of help.
Yes, sir.
There I was having a perfectly friendly talk with Mr. Shonigan and Mr. Welch until you butted in.
With Mr. Welch.
Yes, and you probably broke his jaw.
Well, I'm terribly sorry about that. Now, if you'll just get in your rig, we'll head back to town.
Don't tell me what to do. I'm not going back. I came here to make peace, and I'm going to do it. You go back.
Not without you.
Don't try to bully me. I'm not going back. The idea of trying to make peace with your fists, and you can wipe that silly grin off your face. Why, I never thought you could be so brutal. After all, these men are miners. They're not outlaws.
Well, they're not panty waists either.
Just look at you, the great Marshal Earp.
Miss Nellie, did you say Marshal Earp?
Oh, we started the fighting, we did, but why didn't you tell us he was Wyatt Earp?
We might have guessed it, Jocko.
Sure, we bear no hard feelings against Mr. Earp. He can stay if he wants to, Miss Nellie.
I'm not aiming on staying. I just want her to leave.
Are you suggesting that some harm might come to this darling, dear little lady?
Of course not. Of course not. You just shake hands with Mr. Welch and promise that the two of you won't be brawling anymore between you. And I'm sure you'll satisfy the kind lady and we can go home.
Wyatt, I am not going back. Oh, no, you don't put me off that easily. We got a lot more talking to do, and without Mr. Earp.
You know, Miss Nellie, he is a good, brave lad.
Aye, and he's much stronger than you think.
We didn't treat him very polite, none of us.
And you call them brutal, Miss Nellie.
Oh, he could have stumped me and Tim.
Aye.
We have a lot more important things to talk about than Wyatt Earp. Why don't you boys go and get washed up, huh? I'll meet you inside the office.
Now, Miss Nellie asked me to get her a drink of water.
Mr. Shonigan, you dip. Mr. Welsh, you bring it to me.
It's Irish pride, Miss Nellie. Tim has to count every cart of ore to make certain his men have beat us.
Thank you.
Well, what about your Welsh conceit? It's a well-known fact if us Irish was left alone, we'd double the output of this mine.
Well, you know what I think? Nationality doesn't have anything to do with making a good miner. As a matter of fact, I'm willing to bet that both the Jackson Terriers are equally good.
No, ma'am.
Equal? Bad sister, such a terrible thought.
All right, I'll prove it to you.
How?
Mr. Welsh, you get your best drill team together. Mr. Shonigan, you get yours. Tomorrow, we have a contest.
Agreed.
Oh, says he. And me with my best drill men on the hospital.
You can always get another one.
Not in this camp. No. Unless I'm allowed to choose Mr. Earp.
Suits me.
Wyatt doesn't even know how to hold a drill.
Well, he's a brave, strong lad, and he won't flinch from the hammer. I'll go and ask him now.
Not so fast, Tim. We'll both go. My conscience forces me to warn Earp.
About what?
He beat Tim in a fight, didn't he? Well, what's to prevent Tim from missing a hammer blow and bashing Earp's head in?
That's a filthy red-coated insinuation.
That's enough. That's enough. I'll ask him myself. Now, in the meantime, no more fighting. Agreed?
Aye.
So if you'll just hold drill for Mr. Shonigan, I can prove my point. The contest is bound to turn out even, and they'll stop this silly fighting because they'll have learned to respect each other.
Just an honest sporting contest, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they can't refuse. They'll think I'm scared. Of course, I am scared.
Oh, no, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Why?
There's too much bad blood between them. All right, you go tell Shonigan I'll hold drill for him. And we can get started back to town for the night.
Oh, thanks, Wyatt. I know it'll work.
Now, our teams are to start on the opposite sides of the rock wall, dividing number 1 and number 2 corridor.
And each team will drill a hole 24 inches deep.
Miss Nellie will be the referee.
Put it down.
What about the dynamite?
It's always been, Shonigan, that the first team to plant dynamite gets to explode it.
But what about Miss Nellie and Mr. Earp?
They don't need to know about the dynamite.
Yes,
Now,
but
don't you try backing out on me. I said this was for blood, and I'm going to blow that abutment right into your face.
If I don't blow it into yours first. We better not write down about the dynamite.
No, Earp and Miss Nellie wouldn't stand for that.
But it's understood, then.
Agreed.
Fine. We'll give this to Miss Nellie the first thing in the morning.
Aye, and mind you keep the dynamite in your toolbox.
And see that you do the same thing, Jocko. Now, you want to shake hands on it?
I don't shake hands with that bog trotter.
Too bad, Jocko. But I still aim to give you a lovely wake. Well, she's allowing you an hour to practice. Now, we start the contest with the short drill. Just to get the hole started. Then we go to this long one. And there's the 2-foot mark. That's as far as we gotta go. You ever handle one of these?
No, sir.
Well, here. You put this glove on your right hand. You hold the drill with that hand. And you hold the rawhide with your left. You jerk on it. That way you give the drill a quarter of a turn every time I strike it with the hammer. Now, that's simple enough, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Let's try it against some rock, huh?
Sure. I'll try to pick out a formation like you put when the drill into it. Here. Let me go over here. Here. This one will do right here. Put the drill there. No, no, man, you're on the wrong side of me. I swing from the right, you hold from the left. Right there. All right, all set.
Wait a minute. You, with the left hand, pull the thong, right?
Yes. You turn like that.
Right.
One more thing about holding the drill. Keep your head out of the way.
You ever miss?
Only about once every 2 years. You ready?
Ready.
Oh, man, you're wobbling. You're not holding it right at all.
Well, here, let's try it again. Come on.
Now, hold it steady there. You ever had any experience with a hammer?
Well, a lot more than I had holding one of these things.
Well, here, you pound and I'll hold. Yeah. Like a good hold of it there. Now. Hither, hold it. See it, hold it steady now. I know.
Long strokes or short ones?
Short ones. Aye. Drill, you terrier, drill, 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 you terrier, drill. Oh, you're doing grand, lad. Oh, we'll win by a mile. Drill and
Hold
drill,
it.
drill.
You're 10 minutes past the hour, Tim. Did you let him talk you into being the hammer man?
I couldn't hold the drill well enough to suit him.
There's nothing in the rules say that a team can't change places.
I knew Tim would have you swinging the hammer. Trust an Irisher to dog it.
Oh, indeed, no.
To save your strength, both of you. I'd rather pound that overgrown railroad spike than hold it. Where's Miss Nellie?
She's at the shack, studying our rules with Mr. Good.
The boss, who brought him into this?
I did. Now mind your manners.
Well, I hope your thinking's right, Miss Nellie.
The only hitch is Wyatt.
Well, why is he a hitch?
Well, because with him on the Irish side, it's not a clear-cut contest between the Jacks and the Terriers.
Welch was smart in agreeing to it. Well, good morning, Mr. Earp.
Morning.
How's our hard rock miner? Miss Nellie here doesn't think you're Irish enough.
No. Well, my ancestors were English, Irish, and Welsh. Don't I qualify?
I'm afraid you just confused the issue, Wyatt.
Why? You were sure it would end in a draw when you asked me to do this.
Well, I was sure, but supposing they don't come out even. If your side wins, the other side is going to say it was because you were so much help. And if the other side wins, your own side is going to say you were no help at all. Either way, they're going to blame you.
Yes. Perhaps we better call it off.
It's too late for that, Mr. Good. Now, you and Miss Nellie are going to find out once and for all that historic quarrels take many years to calm down. Well, it's time we were starting. Come on, Miss Angel, a piece.
Could blow back on us, Jocko.
Not in that rock, it won't. It'll blast on Earp and the Irisher.
Earp will stop you, Shawnigan.
You won't have time. Now, no blabbing now. Come on, Jock, get going now.
Come on, Jocko.
All right now, boys, remember, the first team to reach the 2-foot mark is the winner. You all set?
All set.
Ready here.
All right, Mr. Gerd.
1, 2, 3.
One more inch to go before you. Drill your turn, drill and drill and drill and drill. Back, pull, back, pull, back, pull, back, pull, back. Almost there. Jacko, pull, back, pull, back, pull, back, pull, back. Go before you. Drill your turn, drill and 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 drill. Where the rest we will. What are you doing?
Jocko done it. He blood for diet. You did the same thing. Now stop yapping and give a hand.
Watch out! Watch out of there now! Careful!
Come here, men. Take the blame out of here. Watch your feet. Get around and dig from the other side. Come on.
All right, let's get around here.
Watch your feet. Take it easy now. Get away with that shovel. Get the shovel out of here. Dig with your hands. Pull him aside. Gently now. Pull it back. Easy, Tarzan. Easy. I think she's still alive. Oh, give me a hand, sir.
Take it. Be careful now.
Oh, here, sir. You got her? That's her.
Miss Nellie's still alive, no thanks to any of you. Jock, Shonigan, you clean up this mess. I'll settle with both of you later. And she better be all right.
Come on, let's get moving here.
So I said to myself, said I, the same good Lord made us all, Welshmen as well as Irish.
I'll never feel hatred again toward any man. When Miss Nellie, this darling angel, was in great danger, didn't we all join together and save her life?
Aye.
Jocko Welch, stand up, my boy. As the noble Grant once said, let us have peace. And here's my hand on it.
Wyatt. Well, you were right. They got in a brawl not 10 minutes after Miss Nellie left the banquet.
Oh, no. What'd you do?
Well, what you suggested in the first place. Each terrier has a jack for a teammate. I fired Shonigan and Welsh and put in Swede Hesberg as boss. I better go explain to Miss Nellie.
No. Don't tell her anything. Let her think that she changed history. She'll find out soon enough anyway.
Do you know you're right?
Blessed be the peacemaker. Even if she isn't.
Cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
Friends as well as critics of Marshal Wyatt Earp were agreed on one point. His abhorrence of shooting to kill gave his enemies in Tombstone an unfair advantage. While it required more speed and courage to buffalo a hoodlum, gunfighters traded on the known fact that Marshal Wyatt Earp would only wound them. But the appearance of Gringo Hawkby brought Wyatt closer to the point of killing as the only way to preserve his own life.
Come in. What, Emma Clanton?
I have to talk to some woman, Miss Nellie. Could I talk to you?
Well, of course, Emma. Come on over here and sit down.
Papa wants me to marry Gringo Hawkby.
Hawkby, the rustler? He owns that big spread along the Mexican border, doesn't he? Why would your father pick him?
Well, they're partners in some things.
Oh. And you don't like Hawkby?
I despise it.
Well, have you told him that, or your father?
I told Papa. He just said I was being too choosy.
What about Hawkby?
Well, we haven't had a showdown yet. I'm afraid of causing trouble between him and Papa. Papa likes you, Miss Nellie. I thought maybe you'd talk to him.
I don't know, Emma. I don't want to cause any more trouble.
He really respects you. He'd listen to you.
Well, all right. If you think I can help, I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Miss Nellie. Thank you very much.
So I promised her that I'd have a talk with her father. But first, Wyatt, I want to get some advice from you. Now, the Clantons are pretty violent people. Would I just be making things worse for her?
I don't know, Miss Nellie.
Emma and I aren't exactly what you'd call bosom friends. As a matter of fact, you get along with her better than I do.
Well, I've always sympathized with Miss Emma. She's the closest thing to a conscience in that whole family. At least she's tried to keep old man Clanton and the boys halfway in line. But this is a family row. Clanton's bound to resent any advice from me, whereas he might take it from you.
I guess you're right, Wyatt. I can't wash my hands of it. Hawkby is a criminal, and she shouldn't be forced into marrying him.
I don't think it would do any harm for you to talk to Clanton. Besides, a pretty woman can say things that a man would get shot for. And I wish you luck.
Thank you, Wyatt. And I promise you won't get shot. I won't even mention your name.
Now, that'd blow the whole thing sky high. Now, you just go on out there and, well, say what you think you have to say, and then let it drop, huh?
I'll see you later.
Let them get closer. I don't want any prisoners or any wounded left to talk.
You're the boss.
Keep shooting.
Gringo?
Yeah?
Look here. Silver.
Yeah. Silver and pretty clothes. You sure picked the right wagon, boys. Don Jose must have ordered this from San Francisco.
That's mighty pretty, but, you think that'll fit Miss Emma?
Oh, no. She can put in some nips and tucks. Hey, keep your hands off in that silver. There's a present from me to old man Clanton.
Hello, Mr. Clanton.
Nellie Cashman, why, I feel right honored. You know, I wish I could feel 20 years younger.
You been ailing, Mr. Clanton?
Well, no, nothing particular, just age.
Oh, come on now. I was just thinking Emma'd better be here to chaperone us.
Oh, Miss Nellie. Em will be in from the corral pretty soon. Come right on in.
How you been?
Oh, well, not. You can't complain too much.
And Emma didn't have too much to say. She never does, you know. But I gathered what she has in mind is staying here with you instead of getting married.
Well, I ain't gonna live forever, Miss Nellie. Em has got to have a man to take care of her.
But she's not in love with Hockby.
Love? Well, that gal won't give herself a chance. She holds that boy off with a 10-foot pole.
I realize it's a family matter, Mr. Clanton. I don't want to butt in. I only came out here because Emma seemed so upset.
No, I'll tell you something about it. You see, young Hockby and I are, we're sort of mixed up together in business, you know. Now, this boy is real smart. He ain't afraid of nothing. While my Ike is a kind of a coward. And Finn, he don't think too sharp.
Well, you've still got Billy.
Yeah, he was my last hope. But he turned wild. He drinks too much. He's trigger happy. So if a man's own sons can't take over a big spread, well, he better be looking for himself a good son-in-law. Whoa up, Em. We got some talking to do.
Yes, sir.
Emma, your dad and I have been talking about you.
I asked Miss Nellie to talk to you.
I ain't forcing you to take young Hockby. All I said to him was I'd feel easier in my mind.
I'd like to pick my own husband, Papa.
That sounds reasonable enough.
Oh, sure it does, yeah. And the only man should look twice, that's that John Law, that Wyatt Earp.
That's not fair. I don't even like Mr. Earp. The only time I've ever spoken to him was when Papa had some business for us to discuss.
Emma. All right, Miss Nellie, I put it to you straight.
Papa!
Hush up. You seen the two of them together. Is she sweet on him or ain't she?
Well, that's ridiculous. Emma's too loyal to you. Well, she couldn't like somebody you didn't even get along with.
Hmm? Well, how does that Earp feel?
Emma, has Wyatt ever so much as held your hand?
No.
Well, he's kissed me. But it didn't mean love. Mr. Clanton, as far as Emma's concerned, you've got nothing to fear from Wyatt.
By Jove, Miss Nellie. I'm mightily relieved to hear you say that. You know, this idea's been fidgeting me for quite a spell. Daughter, I reckon I've been pestering you about marrying just for that reason. All right, we'll forget about it.
Thank you, Papa.
You've done us a big favor coming out here. Why, you straightened the whole thing out for us.
Well, then I'm happy, too. For Emma's sake and for your own.
Why, Em was scared.
Well, of course she was. She didn't want any part of Gringo Hockney.
Well, she won't have to marry him. You can bet your life on that. Well, Em is daughter and son to me.
Hide the wagon in the brush. We'll send a buckboard back here to haul the stuff to old man Clanton's.
Gringo, you really gonna marry Emma Clanton?
Sure. Emma ain't the prettiest gal in the territory, but she's got other assets.
Like the old man's spread, huh?
Just a waiting to be took over. Hurry it up, boys.
What? No sign of her yet, huh?
No. Why don't you quit associating with good women?
Good women.
We warned you about Miss Nellie. It's the good women who lead men to ruin.
I shouldn't have let her go out to the Clantons. Old man probably got sore at her.
No. Here she comes now.
What's the matter?
Wyatt is a mite worried about you, Miss Nellie.
Oh, for goodness sakes, Wyatt, everything went along fine.
You know, old man Clanton isn't going to be tough with Emma?
No, as a matter of fact, by the time I left, the old reprobate was practically in tears.
Nehemiah H. Clanton in tears?
Cross my heart.
The ragweed must have got him.
Oh, come on now, Doc. You don't have to be so cynical all the time. No, the trouble's all taken care of. I got to get back to the office. See you boys later.
Good work, Miss Nellie. Well, put your buggy away.
Why, I've met this Gringo Hawkby. You'd better keep your guns loaded. There'll be trouble.
It's all fixed.
You heard Miss Nellie, didn't you, Doc?
It ain't fixed with Hawkby. In addition, one good woman is ruin. Two good women are certain death. Hawkby'll find out you're friendly with Emma.
Well, I am not friendly with Miss Emma.
It's what you think. She might have a different idea. She does hanker a little after you, Wyatt. Women came close to getting me hanged on 3 different occasions.
You know a horse leads a nice, simple life?
Fully unload the stuff and bring it into the house.
All righty.
How's this for a gal's trousseau?
Mighty handsome, Gringo.
Hey, what's keeping Emma? This is for her.
I don't know. I'll call her. Emma? Emma!
Yes, Papa.
Gringo's brought you a lot of presents. Now, you mind your manners and come on out here.
Just a minute.
That won't work with Emma, son.
Why not? They all like pretty clothes.
You can't buy her with pretties. I tried it myself. Billy and Finn and Ike, they all tried it. Just won't work.
But these are San Francisco clothes. You know where this one comes from. Paris, France.
Good evening, Mr. Hawkby.
Good evening, Miss Emma. I brought you some fancy clothes. Here, how'll this one fit?
It's a nice dress. If it weren't for the blood on it.
Blood? Where's the blood?
You bushwhacked 3 Mexicans in FEMA draw.
Who says I did?
One of Papa's cowboys saw the whole thing. It's all over the bunkhouse. They're all talking about it.
Now, Emma, he could have been mistaken.
That's a dirty lie. You tell me who said it. He'll take it back.
I'm not that interested. Good night, Mr. Hawkby.
You gonna let her act like that?
son. I warned you before.
I don't take warnings. And women don't walk away from me.
You're a visitor in my house, you know.
I'm offering to marry your daughter, Emma.
I know that.
I've been your partner for 3 years now, and we've whacked up thousands every year.
I can count. I can count.
You know, I don't have to stay your partner. I can just as easy throw in with somebody else.
Well, Emma ain't no smashing beauty, son. Why are you taking this so hard?
When a gal walks out on me, that's the one I want.
And you'd bust up a good business arrangement over that.
Yeah, I think I will. Funny thing is, you need me worse than I need you.
That's your opinion.
That's any smart man's opinion. You ain't gonna live forever, you know. Who's gonna carry on your business? Ike, Finn, Billy? Nah, they wouldn't last 6 months.
No, reckon not.
Now, me and Emma could carry it on for you. Keep the name Clanton and Hawkby just like it's been. But no, you say Emma's too good for me.
I never said
But
no
she
such-
said it.
Well, you didn't give her a decent chance to know you, son. You just rushed right at her.
I want something, I go after it. And so do you.
Sure I do. But I gotta consider Emma's feelings. Give me a few days to bring her around.
Not a few days, Mr. Clanton. One day. We'll find out whether you are the boss inside this house or whether you ain't.
It didn't work, Miss Nellie. He just switched Papa around to his side.
Doesn't your father have any loyalty at all?
I thought he did.
That must be Wyatt. Oh, Wyatt, come in. Emma's father has changed his mind. He's going to force Emma to marry Hawkby. Now, she can't go back to the ranch. She'll have to stay here.
Oh, no, thank you, Miss Nellie. You've gone to enough trouble over me.
Now, you just sit right back down.
Well, I don't want anyone to get into any fight with Papa about me.
If he comes into town and tries to take you against your will, then it becomes Wyatt's job. Well, you don't expect her to stand up against her father by herself, do you? Or with a gun?
No. All right, I'll send Mr. Gibbs over. But I promise you both that by tomorrow morning, we're all going to be in real trouble. Good night.
I don't know why I play checkers with you, Gibbs. There's certainly no money in it, and your conversation is somewhat less than stimulating.
Yeah. Checkers keeps you away from Pharaoh when your luck's running bad. Hush up. I'm gonna think. If I'm there, then gobble up. If I'm over here, then take only one of your men.
Mr. Gibbs, I'd like you to go spend the rest of the night over in the lobby of Miss Nellie's hotel. Emma Clanton ran away from home.
Well, I thought Miss Nellie had done fixed it about Hawkby.
Now, old man Clanton changed his mind. Get over there on the double, will you?
Yes, sir. Don't forget, it's my move. Now, I'll remember where them checkers was, too.
Is Gringo Hawkby in town yet?
No, not yet.
I'll kill him for you, Wyatt.
No, thank you.
All right. You kill him yourself, then. He's already a menace to 2 women. Also, there's talk that he murdered 3 Mexicans yesterday. You know what? Old man Clanton's losing his grip. Hawkby's trying to take over. The old man's letting him.
It would make it rougher on me.
Too rough, Wyatt. The old man at least exercised certain moderation. But Hawkby?
Well, I won't be crowded.
And you better start thinning the crowd, Wyatt. One Clanton tomorrow, another in a few days. You'll be surprised. In 6 months, you won't even know Boot Hill.
Find her? She's at Nellie Cashman's hotel, guarded by one of Earp's deputies.
Wyatt Earp, eh? How does he figure in this?
Go rest yourself, Willie. I knew it. She's been sweet on that Earp all this time.
Your daughter and a John Law? Well, now that's easy fixed. Dead man ain't no good to a woman.
Hey, Earp's awful fast, Gringo.
So am I.
Mighty early this morning, ain't you, friend?
I sure am. I'm looking for Miss Clanton.
Mm-hmm. What might your name be?
Gringo Hawkby. Miss Clanton's papa wants her home.
We've been expecting one of you.
Is that so?
Yeah, that's so. Wyatt Earp says you don't have to go. And he also says if you try to take her, you'll wish you had never been born.
You tell Earp I don't scare easy. He's mixing into my business. I don't take kindly to interference.
Doc, watch things here, will you? It's time I went on patrol.
Hawkby's laying for you. I'll go with you.
No, thank you. I can handle him.
You'll kill him, huh? Otherwise, I must accompany you.
You stay out of this.
I'll give you first crack at him. That's all I promise.
First crack? Fair enough.
Seen anything of Wyatt Earp?
He's around, I guess.
Thanks, mister. I'll find him. Marshal Earp? I'm Gringo Hawkby. I got your message this morning.
And I got yours, Mr. Hawkby. What are you waiting for? Go on. Go for the other one.
You didn't kill him. It's my turn.
Oh. You'll wish he was dead.
Is he going to die?
No, he's not gonna die.
Well, I'm glad of that. I didn't want him killed.
You owe me a favor, Miss Emma. Well, don't you? And why don't you take a nice long trip someplace? Go to Texas and visit your relatives.
I can't do that. I have to stay here and take care of Papa.
Why, did you have to break both his legs? He may be crippled for life.
Well, I'm sorry, Miss Nellie. Maybe I should have killed him.
Wyatt, I didn't mean that.
You stop blaming him. We both of us pushed him into this.
Thank you very much, Miss Emma. Now, you go on home and take real good care of your papa. Because when Gringo gets well and this starts all over again, it's your papa that's going to wind up with broken legs.
I heard that, Sonny. You better show more respect for him. Ain't no daughter of mine going to marry Gringo Hawkby.
Papa.
Anybody can get himself killed, but it takes a plumb fool to let a Yankee target practice on him. Good day, Miss Nellie. Come on, sis. We got to get back to the ring.
Thank you.
Well, come on. didn't finish making out them minions for that cook before you left. I'll bet we have hash again.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told.
Holiday!
You got Johnny in there?
The answer's no, Ringo.
Just for the record, Marshal, when I find Holiday's bird dog, I'm gonna gun him down. And the same goes for anyone who tries to stop me.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
Johnny Behind the Deuce had fallen under the spell of Doc Holliday, one of the most controversial figures in Tombstone. Men feared Doc, respected him for his skill as a gambler, his speed with the .45. But a hero-worshipping kid trying to imitate these qualities spelled trouble for all concerned, and especially for Doc's best friend, Wyatt Earp.
3 Kings, gentlemen. Everybody busted? Oh, you should have saved more money. Johnny?
Right here, sir.
Gentlemen, your reckless spending on food and lodging has inconvenienced me. The next time, I'll expect you to start the game with at least $100 apiece.
That's good, Doc. Real good.
Good night, gentlemen.
Good night.
Thanks, Doc. What are you doing here at this hour? Something wrong?
Seems like everything's wrong, Johnny.
What are you talking about?
Mr. Ferguson waited all morning for you to show up. He left this afternoon on the stage for Tucson.
Oh, yeah. Well, I forgot.
Forgot? That job he was ready to offer you was everything we've talked about for months. How could you forget?
Well, maybe I didn't forget. Maybe I changed my mind about slaving over a desk job to earn in 1 year what Dr. Holliday can earn in 1 night playing poker.
I see.
Oh, honey, don't worry about Mr. Ferguson. Anytime I want that job, he'll be waiting for me.
Just like me, huh, Johnny?
You? Oh, now, come on. What's eating you?
Mr. Ferguson wasn't the only one you forgot. You were going to meet me at the minister's house this afternoon. Or have you changed your mind about our wedding Sunday, too?
Hey, now, come on. You know better than that. I've been busy, honey, honest.
Raking in all that money for Doc Holliday?
Leave him out of this.
I wish I could. Johnny, you don't realize what he's doing to you. You used to have a mind and a will of your own. But you've become a slave to him. You jump every time he snaps his
That's
finger.
enough. Honey, I know I've been neglecting you. But one thing for sure, nothing's changed.
You have, Johnny. You're not the boy I fell in love with.
No, I'm not. Maybe I've grown up. Doc's opened my eyes to plenty. The more I'm with him, the more I learn.
Learn what? How to drink and gamble and kill if you have to? Johnny, stay away from him. Promise me.
No, and stop running him into the ground. Doc Holliday's taught me plenty.
Hand with that. You off to Tucson to do a little wedding shopping?
There isn't going to be any wedding, Mr. Earp. I'm leaving town for good.
Oh? Does Johnny know about that? Well, maybe you ought to wait and talk it over with him.
We did enough talking last night. Besides, Johnny will be too busy following Doc Holliday around to even know I'm gone. It isn't funny. Johnny spends every waking minute following Doc around, trying to talk like him, act like him. Before long, he'll even think he is Doc Holliday.
I know, but living in Doc's shadow is one thing. Now, stepping into his shoes now, that's something else again.
I tried to tell him that, but he won't listen to me. He wants to be a big-time gambler like Doc Holliday. He even bought himself a nickel-plated gun like Doc. And you know where he'll end up. On Boot Hill.
Yeah, chances are mighty good that he will. But that shouldn't bother you none.
What are you talking about? I love Johnny.
You got a mighty strange way of proving it. Now, look, deep in your heart, you know that Johnny loves you. Chances are, if you marry, he'll settle down. But you walk out and leave him like this, well, you give him nothing else to turn to but Doc Holliday and his way of living.
What can I do?
You can go back to the hotel and you can unpack that bag. And I'll have a little talk with Doc about Johnny.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Earp. I know you're the only one Doc will listen to. Maybe you can make him understand what's happening to Johnny before Johnny does something foolish.
Oh, I'll sure give it a try.
I'll never be able to repay you.
I'll settle for an invitation to the wedding, huh?
You should have let her go, Wyatt. There'll be a dozen more like her before he's ready to get trapped, if ever. A wife is like a cannibal, picking away at a man's freedom until there's nothing left but bones.
Well, save me the philosophy, will you? Look, I know your ideas. Have you sold them to Johnny?
Well, I must admit that I've given the boy the benefit of my vast experience with the opposite sex.
Yeah. Not to mention the use of nickel-plated revolvers. And gambling around the clock.
Ah, yes. The rich full life.
Yeah, maybe for you, Doc. But all it can mean to Johnny is trouble.
Stop riling yourself, Deacon. All I'm using Johnny for is to bird dog the gaming table and set up the pigeons for me. He's got a great flair.
Yeah, especially for making you feel important.
Well, it's not outside of the realm of possibility for anyone to admire me. Dr. John H. Holliday, guide, philosopher, and friend.
Well, prove it. Stop using the boy, Doc. Get rid of him. Send him back to his girl with your blessing.
Come in.
Oh, good morning, Marshal.
Morning.
Sit down, son. Have some breakfast.
No, thanks, Doc. I'm not hungry. I just came up to tell you some miners are staying at the Charleston Inn. They've set up a game for late this afternoon with Johnny Ringo. Should be worth thousands.
See what I mean about bird dogging?
I convinced them that they'd do better with us. I said that you'd be there by noon.
Ringo isn't going to appreciate your taking over his game for him. You're really begging for trouble, aren't you, Johnny?
Mr. Earp and your lady friend seem to think that I'm a bad influence on you.
Marcia's been talking about me to you, Mr. Earp.
Marcia happens to be in love with you. Anything she'd say would be in your favor.
Well, I don't like her meddling in my affairs.
Meddling? Well, meddling is a very strange word. The two of you supposed to get married.
Well, maybe I've changed my mind about marrying anyone. A wife's like a cannibal, keeps eating away at a man's freedom till there isn't anything left but bones.
Wyatt knows my opinion about marriage. You go saddle up our horses.
They're waiting when you're ready, Doc. Oh, Mr. Earp, I'm sorry about Marcia taking up your time. I'll see that it doesn't happen again.
I feel a wave of disapproval enveloping me.
Oh, on the contrary, Doc. I'm just re-evaluating your many virtues. A genius with cards, faster than lightning with a gun, brains, courage, dedicated to the rich, full life. Why, you know, there's not another man in the whole territory quite like you.
I'll drink to that, Wyatt.
Well, I think you better drink to Johnny O'Rourke. He's the one that will probably get himself killed trying to follow in your footsteps.
I thought the compliments were flowing much too freely.
Get rid of them, Doc.
What for? So he can get himself hog-tied with a wedding ring?
As a favor to me.
I'll think about it. Johnny, cash in these chips. Too many of them are ostentatious.
Yes, sir.
Gil.
It's just as well Ringo didn't show up. Doc would have cleaned him, too.
Listen, you cheap tin horn. When Ringo finds out you've set up this game 3 hours early for Doc, he's going to skin you alive.
You talking for Ringo these days, Schneider?
No, I guess not.
And shut up. You're disturbing the game.
Are you calling me, gentlemen?
Johnny Ringo's coming in.
Straight flush. Play my hand, Johnny. I need some fresh air.
You mean I can play for you?
I can't think of a better man.
You sitting in for Doc Holliday. And how do you figure your chances are in a big game?
Well, anytime you'd like to take a hand, Schneider, sit in.
No need to rush, Ringo. Those mine owners have had just about enough for one day.
Schneider told me the game wasn't supposed to start until I got here.
You know how rich men are. Impatient, demanding. They just couldn't wait to lose their money.
And I suppose you and Johnny didn't have a thing to do with their anxiety.
Now, Ringo, you know I wouldn't stand for anything like that. Come on, I'll buy you a drink.
Oh, bother. Take care of my horse. When he cools off, give him some water.
What do you got?
Full house?
4 aces.
I'll just hold it. I want to take a look at that deck.
What are you talking about?
I thought so. Another ace of diamonds. I'm going to carve a crooked smile on you.
On your feet, bird dog. I said on your feet.
Don't try it, Ringo.
I got plenty of time, Doc. When you get back to town, feed him well. It'll be his last meal.
satisfied, Doc.
This is hardly the time for remorse and recrimination, Deacon.
Where's Johnny now?
I told him to hide out in Marsh's place.
You go on over there, Mr. Gibbs. Keep an eye on him until I can get Ringo and his friends on their way.
You all right, sir?
Holiday! Earp! You got Johnny in there?
The answer is no, Ringo.
Just for the record, Marshal, when I find Holiday's bird dog, I'm gonna gun him down. And the same goes for anyone who tries to stop me.
Mr. Gibbs, you keep Johnny in that hotel room. Make sure you're not followed. Wait a minute, Doc. I want to talk to you. This time you're going to do what I tell you.
What do you mean?
I mean that boy's got you on a pedestal and you're going to have to fall off.
Mr. Earp! Is it true? Is it true that Johnny shot a man? You promised me, Mr. Earp. You promised me you'd take care of him.
He shot him in self-defense.
I don't care what it was. This is your fault. Letting him follow you around like a puppy dog, imitating you. What am I going to do? I've got to find him before Ringo does.
Johnny's in your room. You make sure he stays there until you hear from me. Inside, I haven't finished with you.
Johnny, you can't stay here in Tombstone. You haven't a chance against Ringo. He'll kill you. Let Doc fight it out with him. Everybody knows they hate each other. That Ringo's only using you to get at Doc.
This is my fight. I'm staying in Tombstone to see it through.
Put that away.
You know something, Marcia? Until I fired that bullet, I didn't think I could even point a gun at a man. But I'm not afraid of Johnny Ringo. What do you know about that?
Johnny, what's happened to you? You act like you enjoy killing a man.
I'm calling Ringo out.
No, wait. Johnny!
What are you doing here?
Marshal Earp's orders.
You mean I'm under arrest?
Well, not exactly, but it's for your own protection, young feller.
I don't need any protection. I can take care of myself.
Easy, Johnny, easy. I don't want you to get arrested for antagonizing the law. Besides, you and I got things to talk over. That is, if Mr. Shotgun Gibbs and Miss Marcia would leave us alone for a while.
My orders is to stay right here.
Why change your orders? I'll be responsible.
Well, all right, Doc. You better be telling the truth.
You go with him, Marcia.
That what you want, Johnny?
That's what I want.
Would you like a drink?
I never use the stuff, sir.
Considering the fact you're trying to emulate me, surprising you don't indulge.
It burns my throat.
Pure ambrosia. Warms the innards, quickens the pulse, and it raises the spirits to new heights of courage.
You don't need that stuff for courage, Doc.
You sure of that?
Well, sure, I'm sure.
Youth.
Well, let's go.
What's your hurry?
Well, I've made up my mind.
About what?
Ringo.
Oh, yes. Johnny Ringo. You figure to shoot it out with him, huh?
That's right.
Have you ever seen Ringo in action?
No?
He's sheer poetry in motion. I never saw any man that could equal him. You know what I'd do if I was in your shoes? That is, if you don't mind my giving you a little advice.
No, sir. I'd appreciate anything you could tell me.
I'd shoot him in the back.
The back?
Why quibble? Back, front, side.
He's going to get it eventually.
That's not the way you'd do it, Doc. One thing I'm sure of, you're no coward.
I'd kill Ringo any way that seemed feasible.
You're not going to like this, Doc. But you're wrong. I'll meet Ringo head on and may the best man win.
Now, you listen to me. I'm through wasting time, trying to give you a way out. But you're too stupid to see it. The plain truth is you haven't got one chance in a million of taking Ringo.
Stop it, Doc.
You'll be dead with a bullet between your eyes before you ever reach for your gun. Providing you don't faint first from sheer fright.
I'm sorry, Doc. I didn't mean that. I said I was sorry.
Where you going?
To find Ringo.
Wait for me.
Yeah, if it hadn't been for Johnny, I'd have been the one to clean out those mine owners. That's what Holliday's bird dog handed over to him on a silver platter.
Stand back, Doc. Doc, get out of the way.
What's the matter, Doc? Your bird dog loses nerve?
I wouldn't say that.
Or maybe you're figuring on taking me on first.
You know Earp's orders about carrying guns in Tombstone. I'm unarmed.
Take your choice. What's the matter, Doc? Your nerve shot? But you needs a drink. Don't tell me Doc Holliday's at a loss for words.
I apologize for taking the play away from you in Charleston. I won a lot of money from those mine owners today. I'd like to share it with you.
No, Doc.
That's right, bird dog. I'm gonna keep it all. Or maybe you figure you can stop me.
All right, that's it, gentlemen. You know the laws in Tombstone. You check your guns when you come into town, pick them up on the way out, and I'll take those, Doc.
I won't forget this, Earp.
That makes two of us. Marcia's waiting for you outside.
I would have given him the money. There was no need for you to mix in.
No. No, there wasn't, Doc. I never will again. Goodbye.
Thank you. Thank you again.
Be good to each other. Watch your step now.
All right, Jack.
Love conquers all. I guess I fell off that pedestal pretty good, huh?
Yeah, you sure did, Doc. Say, I want to compliment you on that performance with Ringo. I never knew you were such a fine actor.
Oh, it's just one of my many talents. The next time I meet Ringo, I'll give a more realistic performance.
Yeah, I reckon you will.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told.
ভালোবাসা সুন্দর, ভালোবাসাও সুন্দর। মানুষ নিজের অজান্তেই ভালোবেসে ফেলে।
আমারও মনে হয় কি জানেন, আপনার মতো জানাশোনা কাউকে না আমার বিয়ে করা উচিত।
এটা কি উপলক্ষে?
ম্যাডাম, ফুলটা গ্রহণ করুন, তারপরে বলতেছি।
ভোটার আইডি কার্ডে যার স্বাক্ষরের জায়গায় টিপসই দেয়, এখানে কেউ ডাক্তার।
এই দুইজনের মধ্যে যে আগে ম্যাডামের মন জয় করতে পারবে, ম্যাডাম তার।
একদিন না দেখলে তোমায় বন্ধু আন্ধার লাগে সব, তোমার এই প্রেমে এমনই টান।
রোগীদের তো ডক্টরের কাছে আসলে ব্যথা কমে যায়, আপনি তো উল্টো হলো কেন? আপনি কি একটু উল্টা?
তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, যেও না বন্ধু আমার, ভুলিয়া ভুলিয়া।
আমার মনে হয় আমার সমস্যা কপালে। ম্যাডাম, আমার কপালে নেই, আমার কপালে আছে দাগ।
Rồi, bye bye. Nhà đi đâu à? Rồi, phải đùa của ba kiếm tiền 36 phải kiếm 80 tỷ. 8 tỷ để vay 10 lần của chiến sĩ sinh hoạt kia. Của đời sinh cũng căng đấy chứ. Của 37 lần lượng á. Người thua tận đại. Xong rồi bà bay 36 bờ cái bước lại nha. Hả? Không perfect. Sự buồn đấy. Đó, đi. Đây, cút rồi. Cút rồi. Cút rồi. Shit này. Ui, không đấu à? Động rất là mở trung tàu. Rồi 2 lần có tới gia đình, 3 lần có tới gia đình, 4 lần, 5 lần, 22 đúng tiền. Sắp được nước màu này 39 1 tỷ năng lượng. Béo Hải ở đây ạ, theo 1 tỷ năng lượng. Béo nhỉ.
Cái gì vậy? Chị đừng nói nha. Chị năng lượng mà nó nên nhớ lượng vác. Cái kiếm uy lực. Ui. Baby à. Hút. Hút. Không phải.
আপনি কিন্তু দেখতে যথেষ্ট সুন্দরী একজন মানুষ, দেখতে বেশ রোমান্টিক, যেন শেক্সপিয়ারের নাটকের কোনো নায়িকার মতো। ভেবেছিলাম, কিন্তু আপনি তো পুরোটাই মর্মান্তিক। যে কোনো মানুষ আপনাকে দেখে মর্মাহত হতে পারে।
আমার হালকা হতে 1 মাস সময় লেগেছে।
আপনার 1 মাস সময় লাগে? আমার হালকা হতে তো 1 মিনিট লাগে।
আমার কাছে মনে হয় জীবনসঙ্গী এমন হওয়া উচিত যার সাথে আপনি প্রতিটা মুহূর্ত উপভোগ করতে পারবেন, সারাক্ষণ খুনসুটিতে মেতে থাকতে পারবেন এবং তার মনে এমনভাবে বসবাস করবেন যে আপনার দিকে সে একটাবার তাকালেই বলে দিতে পারবে যে তার বেঁচে থাকার কারণই আপনি।
পথে চলতে চলতে, কথা বলতে বলতে, কখন যেন হলে আমার।
জানি গল্পে গল্পে, মিশে অল্পে অল্পে, আমিও হয়ে গেছি তোমার।
ছোট ছোট ভুল ফুটে হলো ফুল, যে তোমাকে পেলাম।
গুটি গুটি পায়ে স্বপ্নের নাই, আমি ভেসে গেলাম।
আপনি কি মনে করেছেন একজন মানুষ আমার জীবন থেকে চলে গিয়েছে এবং আপনি সেই সুযোগটা কাজে লাগিয়ে আপনার ফিলিংস গুলো আমার কাছে এক্সপ্রেস করবেন আর আমি সেটা হ্যাপিলি অ্যাকসেপ্ট করে নিব? এই হচ্ছে আপনার বন্ধুত্বের নমুনা?
রোদের পাখি তোর শহরে, আমার মনের স্বপ্ন ঘিরে। ওরে পাখি ওরে সারাক্ষণ, তোর শহরে বৃষ্টি হলে ভিজে আমার মন।
Đau rồi. Cho sửa cả mày đi anh chị lắm. Đừng nhặt nhầm đồ, đừng nhặt nhầm đồ, đừng nhặt nhầm đồ, đừng nhặt nhầm đồ. Xong. Có đủ rồi này. Thì chả có nào mình ở đây có ấn gì cả. Ấn gì ấy? Thần thoại ấn sử ra. Trốn nào? Trốn khó. 400 củ đây. Vì có phải nữa là 531 củ. Thì ăn perfect. Perfect. Mini code 416 lap. Qua 400 lap rồi. Rồi. Pháp mà. Rồi xong rồi. Đi lao. Và này còn đồ đéo nữa. Còn áo đạp phép không? Sắt thương phép này. Sắt 95 sắt thương phép này. Con này full sắt thương phép này. Ok. Nào đéo còn. Là còn một cái kìm có đồ mà đéo. Ok, xong. Với ai kia, bạn kia có lắc thật sự là láo đấy. Bạn kia có cả lắc thật sự là đéo hiểu ấy. 500 củ rồi, thiếu 30 triệu nữa, thiếu 26 triệu mốt nữa thì sẽ được là đủ tiền để trip bớt phân nữa lên 6.6 rồi, 6.4 nhỉ, cái mất rồi, nhưng mà là tầm 6 chấm hơn. Yes, mày A2 nữa là xong, A2 nữa là xong game. Ui rê, hỏng ấy, hỏng đấy. Ui tí cút đánh bóng ạ, bóng thằng nào ấy, hộ cái đê, thằng bốc lửa, gì tí thua. Chi mình cầm bóng nó tí cút. Cho thêm máu à, 19 thì làm chi, giờ mình phải thắng không mình cút một trong hai thằng này. Được, vẫn đéo đủ. Đéo ra át này. Thằng này cầm 2 con át. Một thằng có 2 con át này. Thằng này không cầm át nào. Nó muốn lửa, đéo giết nó rồi. Nó nằm máu rồi, bây giờ thì 15. Nó muốn chết thì mình chỉ chết. Cái thằng quay con lắc 3 bắn phát cho gần một con át 1 chắc cút. Cầm át rồi, nhưng mà nếu là át nhở, cũng mất 4 con mà. Không tao, hay một bắn lỏ lắm. Để bảo mà một bắn lỏ nhất, còn CC bị hết tung nữa trốn.
তোমাকে 15 লাখ টাকাই দিতে হবে। তুমি যদি দিতে না পারো তোমার বাবাকে কল দাও। তোমার যত জমি জিরাত বাড়িতে যা যা আছে এগুলো বেচা হইলেও তোমরা আমাদের টাকা পাই পাই করে শোধ করবা।
একটা ব্যাপার কি খেয়াল করছো, শহরে কিন্তু দুইটা রূপ, রাতের এক রূপ, দিনের আর এক রূপ।
বেঁধেছি ঘর হৃদয়ের পর গাঢ় সবুজ ওই গহীন বনে।
আরে ব্রো, সবসময় চিল থাকতে হবে, কিচ্ছু মাথায় নেওয়া যাবে না।
ভালোবাসা হচ্ছে একজন আরেকজনের উপর ভরসা করে, একজন আরেকজনের হাতের উপর হাত রেখে এই জীবনটা কাটিয়ে দেয়। কিছু মানুষ এই রাত জেগে থাকে আর টাকার বিনিময়ে সুখ খোঁজে। বসুন।
এখন তো সিরিয়াস হওয়া উচিত, তাই না? আমি তো কোথাও যাচ্ছি না পার্টি করতে, তুমি কেন যাচ্ছ? কেন বন্ধ করতে পারতেছো না বলো তো? কার যে কোথায় সুখ সেটা তার প্রিয় মানুষটাও কখনো জানতে পারে না।
পাশাপাশি তবু যাচ্ছি বিপরীতে, কাছাকাছি তবু যাচ্ছি বহু দূরে।
হাই, ইউ লুক গুড।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
Như phi công vậy. Ok, bay tiếp, bay cao. Thu rồi sao nhỉ? Thu rồi sao ấy? Thôi. Thằng Zena bắn đau lắm, Zena 2 đồ rồi. Chịu. Zena Sojin với cả cuồng đao, đều hiểu. Vội vậy chồng. 6.8 à, vậy sẽ lên 7. Ok. Thằng nào phải đắp cho thờ red mà. Thôi đừng nói chung với nhau đây. Mèo 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 mèo. Trốn mày trốn. Lâm định mạnh nghe, lắp thằng này vào xong mày bịch từ cái xếp tiền nhé, thề thua rồi không nào. Bắn cũng khỏe nhưng mà chúng nó còn quỷ hơn cơ. Nếu sao gian là 2 đồ đéo chịu được. Quỷ đó chịu. Sùng bài không vậy? À, kiếm tiền, tiến kiềm 138 m, sử dụng nhiều ấy, không bay nữa thì thôi. Máy đẹp đét 400 mà 2 này, 303. Thử để mình nghĩ chợ hay sao? Chưa đến lượt. 4 này, 117 à? Sẽ là một cái Sojin đi. Ok, quyết định sẽ lấy một cái Sojin đi. Đi 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 đi. I'm go here. 707 triệu sẽ được lên 6.8. Tốc độ sẽ là mắc ping không? Quỷ ác quỷ phi phai. Tốc độ bù đắc bù nào nào. Mấy thằng này có một chút game thôi ư. Thằng này rebirth 163 lần. Kệ vậy. Sojin thì con này hợp lý hơn này. Nhanh này là con bên kia nhưng mà đợi đồ ác bình tĩnh. Vội vãi. Xe hấp đủ rồi hả? 46 à? Đấy nó chỉnh gọi nhót. 2 giờ 208. Gì 4 giờ đi học. Chuẩn không? Mai học xong nhớ làm gì? Đi tập. Tại môn tập sáng. Tối tập tiếp. Trốn không? Nhiều đi quá này. Ngon.
দরকার পড়লে একটা রিকশাওয়ালাকে বিয়ে করবো, তারপর তোকে বিয়ে করতে
তুমি যদি মরে যাও আমি তোমাকেই বিয়ে করব।
দেখো দেখো বিয়ে এত সোজা।
আমার 5টা কন্ডিশন।
কয়টা?
5টা।
আমি জেডি সাফায়েত রমরাজন। স্যার এটা তো ভোটার আইডি কার্ড স্যার।
গাড়িতেই করবেন নাকি হোটেলে?
না না, আপনি যেমনটা ভাবছেন বিষয়টা তা না। ভাই আপনি তো করবেন।
তোমাকে দিয়ে হবে না, আমি জানতাম। শুধু শুধু সময় নষ্ট করো না।
ভাই আপনি তো অনন্ত দলিল না যে অসম্ভবকে সম্ভব করে আপনার কাজ।
জিমি জিমি জিমি
কি হচ্ছে?
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা আচ্ছা
আঙ্গের একদম বইরা দিমু। যাচ্ছে সব বাইর কর।
শর্ত দিয়ে বিয়ে শর্ত দিয়ে বিয়ে।
ভাই যে বয়সে মানুষ গার্লফ্রেন্ডের কামড় খায়, সে বয়সে আপনি কুত্তার কামড় খেয়ে হাসপাতালে ভর্তি হয়েছেন।
Thôi anh khỏe và thằng với thằng tay thằng đấy à? Đấy là Thút 98. Thút 98 đéo đâu ấy, ở tận dưới này. Này, thằng này có ăn đi, thằng Thút rồi. Ô, thằng Silas kia khỏe hơn. Ô, cái gì đấy? Thằng sút canh với này. Nguồn lúc à? Dạy các bé nguồn lúc à? Em nói game này điều điên. 35 củ. Nó sang cua mới. OP. Yes. Free auto block. Rồi ra con Zurich 3 luôn đi, xong rồi thầy xếp tiền luôn. Giá hợp huyết đéo Zurich 3 cho Red 3 vừa trước là Zurich 3 còn mẹ làm gì quanh luôn mà lúc bây giờ rồi chôn đấy rồi treo thế. Được tao dừng được. Mà Zurich tạo huyết thì vẫn lên đồ tanh thôi mà đúng không? Không như đâu em là chưa có anh thì rồi. À đừng đánh đầu anh mà. Tán làm đéo được đúng không? Tán làm gái làm đéo được mệt. Ôi tốc độ sống mặt của vào. Ui đây là tổng thủ sĩ chưa? Loric đã biết tổng thủ sĩ không? Này sẽ dồn hết là 6 mà 94 máu đấy, dồn hết là 69 máu. Yes. Trời ơi, trong củ này nhát thành mắt luôn. Trong củ chưa được chứ. Vai tay trước, tập tay trước là để kê tay cánh tay lên cái ghế một ngồi để đẩy tạ đơn này, xong rồi lên tạ đơn từ tay một. Gạt vậy cũng đi rồi thầy ơi, thua lùi đây, thua lại biết cho ba thì khỏe đấy, chết 7 à, chết 6 rồi. 500 chưa đủ mua. Như vậy tôi sẽ lên Brooklyn. Đi ai sống ra nguồn nước vào bây giờ đứng dậy hay quần áo đi học luôn. Ai từ từ nó ngửa tay quá. Christian là cái gì à? Token, cái token như cái mà em dùng như Roblox quay được đó, nhưng mà anh có một tí tiểu rồi có bao nhiêu cái nhỉ? Shop không ba quay để dùng thay cho tiền Roblox rồi, nhưng mà trong game này nó để tiền Roblox đắt quá, để nó cho cái quay một tí không token. Anh quay sang Silat nhé, anh top 2 trận đấu này Silat anh ấy còn sớm đâu bia ơi cái kéo rồi găng tay á cháu quá. Nếu mà lấy Azit ở chơi Azit vào mấy thằng chơi Azit vào nó cũng cho đủ kiếm đấy. Làm việc cho bố. Sắp 3 dùng chip 3 đã một trẻ sắp chết quá. Mày cứ nói đi thì nói dập cho xem. Quỷ nó chịu đéo có đồ này và nếu có nói hết nói là đéo có nói đồ rồi. Con ta đất 3 đéo làm gì được à? Đây làm rồi anh thử làm gì được. Nhập pet đùa một con Zozik nữa, bắn ăn luôn lên 7 rồi. Đéo ra Zozik cuối ta chuỗi thua tại đánh chuỗi và thắng này chuỗi Việt Nam không. Yes broccoli. Yes. Còn Tuấn nữa trong này Mà Tuấn nó vẫn trong này. Không, nó tắt cả game mà. Cái đây phải không? Nó tèo. Mày chiếc đồng hồ. Mày chiếc lười à? Mày đây. Buổi chiều mấy giờ vào làm cho biết. Rồi anh nhớ ra lúc con số cuối rồi. Với 3 của bố. Có Silas rồi là Silas 2, tao đánh lên Silas đánh rồi. Ra tại phải lên 8 người tao lên 6. Bố dồn Zozik. Một con Zozik nữa thôi, đéo dồn nữa, tự ra đi. Nhóc. Người chúng nó chết hết rồi đâu. Ta thấy mày bảo chúng nó chết rồi. Thế. Kinh vậy chồng. Có Zozik cuối đâu. Ngồi đéo ở đây. Như vậy. Ngồi đéo gì nhỉ? Yes, broccoli. Giáo có đủ đồ cho tất cả mọi quan. Có 2 tỏi ra lấy 2 tỏi ra lấy kỷ kiếm ấy. Rồi. Farm lốt tiền lên chat đi broccoli rồi. Thằng kia 1,9 tỷ, 100% kia thua đúng không? Thua rồi, chơi đi. Hay à? Rồi cái kết liễu cái trở lực như cứt. Đấy đó yếu một gì? Rồi. Chán quá, định chờ chán tốt rồi. Chán quá, định chờ chán. Rồi sao em mấy ông phá quỷ thứ tư thứ năm phải làm bài tập. Thứ tư hóa quỷ. Quay từ sáng đến tối đi tập gym, rồi quay tiếp một tí đi ngủ xong. Béo rồi, mày thấy đúng không? Tại thế, tao mở nó hết mà. Tôi mua à? Auto ở cuối mà. Cái auto cuối này. Nó mới update rồi. Auto đây. Nga. Ngồi dưới kéo đầu ấy, kéo ra. Thấy mình cười quá. Em phải đọc một lúc nhanh nhẹn đi xem mà 100 lần xem. Đoạn thông thoại. Đúng. Chỗ nào? Đi tập gym á? Nó có đi cứt. Nó không vào lúc có vào trước, lúc mày chưa vào mấy tao bảo là đi thì đi chung chứ người này có người ở nhà thì đi làm gì. Cái phòng tập gym mở muộn là anh vẫn đi đấy. Phải chưa? Đi à? Có cháu nhỉ? Tô tanh. Lùi à? Biết tàu bất ngờ. Nhau chả. Tự em tin. Mày đi cho tao ấy. Đó thì anh thì